Hello everybody. Yep, it's Saturday and it's in the afternoon. It's around 4 o'clock. So I just want to reiterate that I am doing these posts, these videos, to help people out that are having problems with their horses. I'm not in any debate with upper level riders or coaches or trainers. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the point of my friend that has the little 11-2 pony that's running out of the stall over top of her. I'm talking about the lady that is a mature woman that has a barrel racer and loves to compete. I'm talking about the people that have Tennessee walking horses that they would like to be able to ride better and understand better. I'm talking also about the relationship that we as people have with these horses, because we've taken them into our life. When they're out in the wild, they don't usually invite us in all that readily. So this is about us understanding them. If somebody had come along several decades ago in the late 60s and explained to me in a way that I could understand that if I could have lowered my horse's head and got him to stretch his neck out, that he would relax and that we would have a much better relationship. That would have saved me a lot of gravel rash. It would have saved me a lot of frustration and heartache and confusion. And it's being able to take these tools and realize when a horse has its head all up in the air, whether it's a miniature that you have to get down on your hands and knees or sit on a stool to get to their level, or if it's some great big huge whatever, doesn't matter what breed it is, if they're all jacked up there, they're not in a position where they can actually think very well. They can't think at all. They're acting instinctively. And they're not in the here and now. They're looking off, wondering, what's happening. They're not with you. So putting a horse's head down, it comes in a series of teeny tiny little increments. And it's something that takes a lot of time and patience, and it takes an awful lot of practice. When I started working on the big red mare on the island, it wasn't physically possible for her to put her head and neck down because she was so emotionally stressed out. And I see a lot of horses in that position where they are just so stressed that they're not able to function. Sometimes they can hardly even take the time to eat right. Now the horses and the people that don't have those problems, hey, you don't need me. You seriously don't need me. But the people that have those problems, regardless of what you're doing with your horse, those are the people that need to hear this stuff. And like I say, if I'd have had this knowledge in the late 60s, I would be very much farther ahead than I am now. And using a chain over the horse's nose, that's a mechanical thing that doesn't have the same impact on the horse. It's kind of the same thing as saying to your kid, I'm gonna put my hands around your neck and squeeze, and if you don't clean up your bedroom, for example, then not only are you going to get your neck squeezed, but you're going to get no supper either. But if you said to your child, if I'm making all these wonderful things for dinner, and if you could possibly spend a little time cleaning up your your bedroom, maybe tidying up a couple of little things and maybe putting some clothes in the laundry, and I'll wash them for you. I'll call you when dinner's ready. So it's kind of like that with a chain over the nose, or there's this new big thing about Hackemore's Lengen-Cavesons, and they're pretty severe. You don't have to use them severely because they're so effective, but they're pretty. The horses feel them. That's why they work so well. So putting a rope halter on your horse and learning how to take a feel on the lead shank, because that pressure comes over the top of the neck, top of the head, and work with it. And just give it a shot, you know, and help that horse out and see how that works. Now, another thing that I talk about, and I don't know of too many people that do this clicker training thing. It's a great thing. But if you want the clicker, or I use a whistle because I don't have 3 arms, what you want to do, it's a behavioral modification term called, it's just left me. You have to connect that the whistle means that the horse did something right. You have to precondition it. So do something that the horse might automatically do for you that's a good thing. Find it. Each horse is a little different. I have a particular thing that I do, but I'll have to demonstrate that when I'm with a horse. But ask the horse to do something that you're pretty sure they're going to do, and you know that you want them to do it. It's not something you don't want them to do. And as soon as they begin doing that thing, and a little treat. And when they understand that what they did is connected to that whistle, which is connected to the food treat, then you can start to use it for other things, such as they put their head down. They try to put their head down, and give them a little treat. So then they understand that feel means that it would be good if they put their head down, that would make you happy. And as soon as they start to do that, you take the pressure off and the treat. Okay, it's not a treat, it's a paycheck. So connecting and preconditioning that clicker to the performance is a key thing. And not too many people talk about that. So there's your little nugget of information today, or 2 or 3 of them. I wish you all good luck and have a great Sunday tomorrow. Bye.